Hey yo, peace and blessings, blessings and peace. It's the boy Drumel Reese in real life, not in fake life, because they just faking about their life. Make sure you subscribe, all that good stuff. I was feeling really good and was like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and do a video today. Because man, we all know sometimes, man, just being able to clear our minds of all the negativity and all the things that we think that's wrong with something, just not having a good outlook about life. You know what I'm saying? It's really strange how one particular moment in our day, one particular moment, we could be having a good day, things are happening for us, and then boom, we get into a car crash, or our wheel, we get on the flat. Instead of thinking about everything that happened good during that day, we're going to start thinking about that flat tire and be like, man, we had a bad time because we couldn't get off the road in time to do this, and it messed your day up. And it's like, man, where do we get off being unthankful for being able to enjoy life all the time? You know, you got to sit sometimes and be able to laugh at this stuff because, see, you got to go through these lessons. You have to. In order to be able to be built up, to be able to achieve success or to achieve anything that it is that you want to go through, you have to be able to learn lessons. You can't escape them. That's why some of the most best success stories are people who say that they were homeless, people who were down on their last. They had to look within themselves because they had to figure out that it wasn't anybody stopping them but them. The whole obstacle the obstacle the whole time was them. It was the way that they were looking at life. It was the way that they were not looking at what was so positive about their day. So now, if something quote unquote bad, I call it a lesson, something that happens throughout the day, I get me a nice little lesson throughout the day, I'm able to just be like, all right, cool. So because something else is going to come after that, that's going to manifest into something even bigger depending on how I deal with it. So if I deal with it in scarcity and I deal with it in a place where I'm living in fear, right? So let's just say I get fired. I get fired from my job, right? And my job is the only thing I know. And one day I walk in and I happen to get fired. Boom, in scarcity, I still can attract. Even in fear, you can still attract and manifest things. Hear me out. Because you have something so much in your mind and embedded in your mind that now you have to get another job. And even though the whole time you didn't even like the job that you got fired from, and then you got upset when you got fired from it. But then you go and find a new job and you're like, hey, this is going to be better. But it's not going to be better because the mentality hasn't changed. You got that new job out of fear to hold on to something. When if you would have took it in stride and been like, okay, I have to do something. Maybe I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it this way. You would then be at a place where you can manifest something positive. And that would turn into something that can manifest into the dreams that you always wanted, the things that you always wanted to be able to have, and the happiness that you always dreamed of. And that'll all come to you based off of the fact of you've passed that lesson because you're not living in scarcity with that lesson anymore. I hope that makes sense to people. All right? So I just wanted to drop some jewels on you and just tell you throughout your day, start a practice. Start a practice where you're taking everything throughout your day and not looking at it bad and looking at it everything as all good. Even when your kids drop something on the ground, it's all good. When this happens, it's all good because guess what? Everything is perfectly moving throughout the universe. People are going to learn their lessons when they need to learn their lessons. You grow by consistency. People are able to grow because of structure and consistency. And you got to keep on going no matter what. Staying in that positive mode and stop looking at things from a negative perspective. For real, it could work. Hey, yo, peace and blessings, blessings and peace. It's the boy, Jormel Reese, in real life, not in fake life, because they just faking about their life. Subscribe, like, love, comment, whatever. Pass it around. It is what it is. Peace.